guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Alex and this is my channel and this is my Girlie Diaries series. This is a new series that I've started to pop together and I'm absolutely loving it so far. Today's video is a little bit of a study vlog because I'm studying business and the semester is underway and I haven't started yet. So there's a little bit of panic in trying to catch up, but in saying that, the reason why I did take it a little bit softer into the entry was because that my first assessment isn't due until week 5. Generally, my assessment is due in week 3 from previous subjects, and that can just get a little bit overwhelming sometimes, in the sense you just have to be on top of it. As soon as the term starts, I have to be there and ready to go. So we're going to focus on that today. I'll show you what I'm doing, what I'm eating, how I'm feeling and how it's going. At the end of the video, boyfriend Bear and I are going away, so I will have a little bit of relief from my studies, so definitely stick around for that as well. Today's dip of choice is by Fresh Footer and it's smoky tomato and white bean. You might have guessed that I'm really into my dips at the moment. I just love a little dip and a cracker moment. The crackers I'm using are Ritz.
A cold and dark morning. I literally said that it was almost like a into early spring.
When I was in Japan, I went to this gorgeous little coffee shop in Nara. I'm thinking it's actually called Champy, but I picked up all these different varieties of coffee and I thought I'd have one today. I actually haven't had one despite having them in my cupboard for like a good 6 months now. So let's have one. Let's see which one takes my fancy. They're in Japanese. I think there's a card. No card. Let's just lucky dip one, shall we? So girlies, the goal is to do at least 3 weeks worth of content, minimum 2 but hopefully 3, and I've just opened up my emails for my uni and there is a lot of emails that I've missed. I just found this great little nugget that I feel like sums up every brand in society. The brand is simply a story attached to a manufactured object. We love that. That was by James Twitchell in 2004. I think it was kind of sitting at the back of my mind that I really needed to get ahead with some uni work, but I now know what I have to do for this subject. It is pretty full on in the sense of I'm constantly writing an assessment and I'm also working on consultancy memos. So this particular subject looks at my brand. So say I'm a manager of a brand and I also look at a competitor, and then I need to analyze this connection and make sure I'm the brand that ends up on top. This piece of work is part of my marketing component of my degree and I'm really enjoying it so far. So that's what I do. But I am going to do a major cleanup of my space. We're going to vacuum, we're going to mop, clean the shower and everything else, make my bed. I wash my sheets as well. But before we get on to that, I got my nails done a few weeks ago and they are still looking pretty fresh. But as expected, with me going to Pilates and cleaning up the house, they do become a little bit weak. And currently, so this nail here recently fell off, and then this one, if you can see, I don't know if you can see that, see how that's like lifting slightly. So instead of me just popping on a band-aid, what you need is rubbing alcohol and then a nail glue. I use the alcohol because I don't know if you've seen those TikToks, and it's slightly given me an extensive amount of fear of getting like a fungal infection within my nails. Quite often, you know, some girls might do their nails at home and they haven't cleaned the surface before they popped on the gel, which can create little infections, little yeasty things to grow. So I'm a little bit paranoid. So that's why I bought like this whole bottle of alcohol just to drench my nail in it before I go in and stick it back on with the Glam glue here. So let's do that. That's my fun hack for today's video. How we do this is pretty messy, but just please roll with it. I am going to slightly press the nail so that the alcohol can go down that little gap. You do have to allow it to dry before you pop on the nail glue.
les oiseaux dans la charmille.
More, really.
We're taking this weekend really slow. We've both had a pretty big week at work and we both had one of the best sleeps that we've had in a long time. Just because the beach is like so calming and peaceful. I also think like, yeah, there's no noise. You also just hear the ocean and the salty air just seems to make you have a better sleep. So we are feeling very refreshed. In saying that, we're going to take today pretty slow. I am going to go down to the supermarket and grab some ingredients to make some breakfast. We were going to go down to one of the local cafes down here, but we're both like, you know what? We want to be slightly hermits today. A little bit more context about this space. My parents own it. They have for many years now. I've been coming to this beach since I was literally born. I have such pale features, which you can probably tell on camera right now. I think it's really with this lighting making me look very pale. There you go, guys. There is my everyday makeup. I'm still looking so pale in this lighting, but in real life it definitely does have some warmth. So I'm going to go down to the supermarket now.